I feel like some spicy history today, and I might as well use my degrees for something. So I want to talk to you about my favourite Roman emperor, or empress, Elagabalus. Following the reigns of Septimus Severus and his son Angry Boy Caracalla, there was a bit of a dispute as to who would be the next emperor. Septimus Severus had a wife called Julia Domna, and her sister Julia Maesa devised a plan to get her grandson Elagabalus to become the next emperor. This means Elagabalus was Caracalla's cousin, but Julia Maesa populated a rumor to suggest that Elagabalus was actually the illegitimate son of Caracalla, and he looked like this, so like potentially. Elagabalus was only 14 years old when he became the Emperor of Rome. He came from a Roman territory which is now modern-day Syria, and he didn't worship the same gods as the regular Romans did. He worshipped a sun god called Elagabal. He had been a high priest of this god, and this was kind of the start of him falling out of favour in Roman society. A lot of what we know about Elagabalus came from the historian Cassius Dio. His texts suggest that Elagabalus kind of made Romans adopt this new sun god, as well as various other religious transgressions, including marrying several women, one of whom was a Vestal Virgin. A Vestal Virgin is a priestess who serves the goddess Vesta and is not allowed to marry once she is serving. It was also said that he married several men and had several male lovers. Some interpretations of Cassius Dio's works could suggest that Elagabalus was the first and only transgender emperor. Elagabalus referred to themselves as she, her, and as a wife to her husbands, saying things like, "I'm a lady, I'm a woman." It's important to keep in mind, however, that Cassius Dio's works were completely imbued with a healthy amount of misogyny and toxic patriarchal Roman values. Elagabalus had so much criticism on account of their religion that this was another part of the smear campaign. Elagabalus was said to have held incredibly lavish parties with all kinds of debauchery taking place, including releasing so many petals into the dining room that several of the guests suffocated. I'd personally love to believe that Elagabalus was a fun-loving, entertaining transgender woman. However, it's absolutely possible that Cassius Dio was trying to paint Elagabalus as a sexual deviant and a lavish, debaucherous person to legitimize the fact that they assassinated Elagabalus because of the religious transgressions that were happening. Unfortunately, the misogyny of Roman society meant that saying someone identified as a woman was the highest form of criticism. Cassius Dio also wrote that Elagabalus prostituted themselves as another layer on the smear campaign on top of identifying as a woman to legitimize their assassination.